Hey everybody, the Reswirl here, and welcome back to more Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Okay, we're just about to start case 3, but I figured I might as well actually equip the costumes. Yeah, I'll just equip Phoenix in his old suit, and Apollo and Athena can just go in their costumes. They only have one, unfortunately, but whatever, there we go. So Phoenix can be in his... yeah, there we go. Yeah, the old suit. Apollo can just wear these things. He gets a nice backpack too, with Mr. Hat on it too. And then Athena can just wear her school uniform. Yeah, perfect. Her old school uniform. Use the following costumes. I love their little faces. Old school suit, styling street clothes, and Themis Academy uniform. Yep. That'll do. Kinda wish there was more costumes, but what can you do? Either way, episode select. Alright, we are finally starting episode 3, Turnabout Academy. Holy crap, it's been so long. Mostly because I spent a lot of time doing the DLC case. It went with the story, so you know, in order of events. Either way, let's go. Start from the beginning, of course. Oh yeah, we have the animated cutscene. Episode 3, Turnabout Academy.
Themis Legal Academy. A prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
Fairly short and sweet introduction to the episode. So investigation, day 1. Themis Legal Academy. At least I now know what you call it. Themis. I really wanted to call it Themis. Oh no, I'm gonna be late. Huh? Oh whoa. I recognize this theme. I'm pretty sure, anyway. It might actually not be an old theme, it just sounds very familiar. Phew, finally. So this is it. The illustrious Themis Legal Academy. This is a place where many distinguished lawyers and prosecutors got their start. Oh wow. When news spread that Mr. Wright had gotten his attorney's badge back, he received a call from the school, asking him to pay a visit. Mr. Wright brought us along, hoping we'd learn something from the experience. But no, I had to go and blow it by getting here 30 minutes late. Well done, Athena. At least it's not all business today. After all, today's their school festival. Holy crap, it's loud. Culpable Curry. Art exhibition. Or art exhibit. Prosecute. Oh my god. Is that Just Eatia? Or Just Eatia's Diner? What else is there? Mock Trial? School Fest? Wow, this place has School Festival written all over it. Literally. But why all the cold stares? Is it because everyone's in a school uniform except me? Haha! Now that's ironic. Well, I like the way I dress, because she's in a school uniform. Wonder where Mr. Wright and Apollo are. Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the Mock Trial Committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. Thank you. Well, there you have it. Sounds like a mock trial is about to start. But where's this lecture hall? Looks like all the students and faculty are heading that way. Might as well join them. Maybe I'll find Mr. Wright and Apollo there. Maybe. Oh, I don't actually have to move. That's fine. Ooh. Whoa. Wait. Okay, I know it isn't, but this is giving me like a flashback to the final case of Apollo Justice, because that was a mock trial, and everybody had these monitors and stuff to declare the verdict. Oh, it's weird. Alright. This must be the lecture hall. Wow. They spent some serious money on this place. The district court can't even compete. God. Hey, Athena! Over here! Hey! Oh my god, they look weird in their outfits. Oh, Mr. Wright, Apollo. I've been looking for you too. I'm so sorry I'm late. It's okay. Sorry we couldn't wait for you. But we didn't want to be late for our meeting. Lucky for you, the person we're supposed to meet also seems to be running late. Mr. Wright, Mr. Justice, it seems Professor Court has yet to arrive. Oh, whoa. How unprofessional. Oh. Unprofessorial of her to keep visitors to our esteemed institution waiting like this. Why do you look like a statue? I shall make her right, I will not. Oh, who do we have here? Athena, I'm guessing? Oh right, you haven't been introduced yet. Oh yes, you must be the young lady Mr. Wright was telling me about. Definitely Athena. I am Aristotle Means, a professor at this hallowed hall of learning. I oversee the lawyer course here. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm Athena Cykes. I just recently got my attorney's badge myself. It's nice to meet you too. How wonderful. So vigorous and vivacious. You just earned yourself a gold star. Whoa. That grin though. He did it. He's the murderer. God, with a look like that, it would not be a surprise. Oh god, I don't like it. It's so creepy. Creepy. Wow, thanks. That big smile of his is kinda scary though. Yeah, no shit. Looks like the mock trial's about to begin. What are we gonna do about our meeting? Oh, speaking of the mock trial, do either of you know what it's about? Oh, but I thought we had sent a pamphlet to your office. Right, the pamphlet. Whatever happened to that? You won't be seeing it again. Trucy used it in the old rip it up and restore it trick. That face. Unfortunately, it didn't work as advertised. Well, it seems I had better explain the situation then. Thank you, Professor. Oh. The Themis Legal Academy. Now, does anyone have any questions? God, he's just talking like a teacher. Hi, dear Professor. Could you tell me all about your school? What an excellent question. Here's a gold star for asking. Oh, don't do that creepy grin again. Stop. Okay, good. Phew. Our academy has 3 courses to choose from. Starter, main, dessert. Okay. Students seeking to be lawyers take the lawyer course. Likewise. Budding prosecutors take the prosecutor course, and future judges, the judge course. Wow. You have everything here for someone who wants to seriously pursue a career in law. Yes, well, that's what makes our school special, and today even more so. After all, we are to be treated... or to a lecture by the legendary attorney, Phoenix Wright. We can't wait to hear all about his return to the legal profession. You're giving a lecture, Mr. Wright? But you're not even a professor. Yeah, well, I'm just giving them what they want. Okay, today's plans? Did you even know you were meant to be giving a lecture here today? Yeah, sort of, but I came early because I was supposed to have a meeting. With the head of the judge course. Constant Court. Oh. Oh. You mean the one we just saw like 5 minutes ago in the cutscene? That was shivved. Great! It's been a whirlwind of a morning. Let's leave it at that. Professor Court. She is a wonderful instructor, but quite unpunctual. Oh, so that's who's late. From what I've heard, our esteemed Mr. Wright here is scheduled to hold a training seminar tomorrow, in addition to today's lecture. A training seminar? For lawyers? What exactly does that involve? Oh god. Face. Why, it involves the very skills that make a lawyer a lawyer. The arm angle when shouting objection. The proper way to strike the podium. How to protect one's voice. And most importantly, how to bluff your way to victory. Huh? Who exactly do you want me to teach stuff like that to again? What a wonderful question. You just earned yourself a gold star. The great honour of taking a seminar by a famous lawyer and a famous prosecutor. That is what is at stake in this mock trial. The crown jewel of the school festival. Oh god, I don't like that grin. I really don't. The mock trial. The mock trial in question is a prestigious event that every student aspires to win. The top student in the lawyer course and the top student in the prosecutor course face off in a simulated court case set in this very school, and as for the case itself, we select the best script written by a judge, course, student, and base our case on that. Ooh, a one-on-one battle. How thrilling. So if the student studying to be a lawyer wins, they get to take my training seminar? But if the other student wins, I'm not a prosecutor, so... There's no cause for alarm. We have a famous prosecutor ready for just such a case. But exactly who it is, well, that is a special surprise. I really don't like this guy's face. A famous prosecutor? No, it can't be. Wait. Professor Means, forgive me for interrupting you and your guests. Oh, who are you? Oh! Oh! God, that's weird. Oh god, that's probably the worst part about Phoenix Wright, is every case is like all jumbled up in terms of time, so they don't... I guess it's so they don't give away certain events, I suppose? I'm not entirely sure. Or to leave you wondering what the overarching story is. It's just very weird to see Juniper Woods. Like, I don't even know how early it is, or like, how much time there is before case 1, where the bomb goes off, because she looks a lot older in that case. I'm Juniper Woods, a senior in the judge course. Professor, the trial will begin shortly. Since you'll be delivering the pre-trial speech, would you mind waiting up in the balcony until we're ready for you? Why, how very organised you are, Juniper. You just earned yourself a gold star too. But what about Professor Gort? Well, I suppose she'll eventually arrive. Now then, I trust you will look after our visitors, Juniper? Yes, of course, Professor Means. Juniper? Juniper Woods? Is that you? Hmm? Oh. Does she not know Athena? Oh, never mind. Athena? I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe. Wait, you two know each other? Now that's a coincidence. We've known each other since we were kids. We're like best friends, right, Junie? Phew. Yeah. Well, we lived close to each other, so we used to play in the forest together. Yeah. Like a lot. Why won't she look at me? I guess I shouldn't be surprised, since we haven't seen each other in a long time. Anyway, we're supposed to go wait in the waiting room, right? Not that I wouldn't mind taking in the mock trial. Is that not talking? Whatever, in the mock trial you're putting on today. Unfortunately, the mock trial is only for students and faculty. There is one seat reserved for Mr. Wright, but no other exceptions are allowed. Yes, I'm very sorry, but it is part of the student curriculum, after all. I hope you won't mind remaining in the waiting room until the trial concludes. No. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to learn something new today. I'll tell you what, Apollo. Why don't you take my place? What? Really? Sure. Besides, I'd like to meet with Professor Gort as soon as she gets here. Oh, no fair. I want to see the mock trial too. Sorry, I'm going to let Apollo pull what little rank he has, if it's okay with Professor Means. But of course, Mr. Wright, if that is what you wish. It's settled then. We'll expect a full and detailed report, Apollo, so pay attention. Being the new kid sure stinks. If you'd please follow me, I'll escort you down to the waiting room on the first floor. Wait, so it's going to be Athena and Phoenix? Okay. First floor waiting room. What a fun time. Still no Professor Cart. It's been over 30 minutes. And Mr. Wright snoozing away on the sofa. This is so boring. I should have hid in the lecture hall and spied on the mock trial. Okay. Dear me. What was that? We had a crash. Oh. Wait, where the hell are we now? Okay, we're back in the hallway. Okay. Oh yeah. Ugh, God. Just reading yawn made me yawn. Athena, I could have sworn I just heard something fall down and break. If you go running now, they'll think it was you. Well, it wasn't me. I think it came from somewhere outside. Oh. Well, we better go have a look. Seeing as everyone else is in the lecture hall. Okay. Let's do it! Ooh! 67th School Festival. Hot damn. That's a lot of festivals. Is this stage for some sort of concert? It reminds me of a courtroom. I think that's the idea. Wait, Athena. Behind the witness stand. What? Oh yeah, I never even noticed the body. Oh dear. Wait a minute, an arrow? Hold up. I have a lot of questions. Oh god, why are her hands, like, bruised? No, like, for starters, there's an arrow. In the cutscene, it was a screwdriver, or like, a ship of some sort. And 2, her hands are heavily bruised. Okay. Professor Cort, can you hear me? Professor! Wait, that's who we were supposed to be meeting with. It looks like our meeting's been cancelled for us. No way, this can't be real. Arrow? Why an arrow? I called the police. They should be here soon. I'll go tell everyone in the lecture hall too. No, wait. They'll find out soon enough once the police get here. Let's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here. Huh? Are we even allowed to do that? It's no big deal as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus. No, never mind. Anyway, we should look around while the scene's still fresh. But... okay, you're the boss. Okay. We're examining. Oh. Can I even talk? Oh, never mind. Okay. Sure. Just start by studying the body. I wonder what the best... oh, what's the best angle for this? Change perspective! Wait, how do I change perspective? Whoosh. I thought I could literally just, like, whoosh. Maybe I can't because I'm not using a phone. What is this? The podium? Oh. Never mind! Right, I'll examine the body, sheesh. Oh dear. Ugh, I guess I really do have to examine the body. Well, I guess I'd better get used to stuff like this if I want to be a full-fledged lawyer. Notice anything strange about the body? Take a deep breath and then take a good look. Well, now that you mention it, there's no blood around it. Yet the victim's body is cold, and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate. It would appear that quite some time has passed since Professor Cort was murdered. Thing is, the quad was packed with students up until the start of the mock trial. Wait, then doesn't that mean she was killed at a different location? Oh, I know. The killer moved the body here while everyone was in the lecture hall. That's a definite possibility. Notice anything else? Her arms are raised over her head, and there are dark bruises around her wrists. Yeah, the professor was probably tied up with something. Eventually her wrists were unbound, and as she reached up to stretch, was she killed? Actually, I'm not so sure about this theory. Well, there's not exactly a lot to go on. Right, okay, so we've examined that. And, okay, so examining the body, or the floor, told us there's no blood, and also that she was bound. Okay. What about the book? What do we have here? A book. I'm guessing it fell out of her chest pocket. Wait, what if it's her diary? That's the most private thing a girl has. True, but considering the situation at hand, my apologies to the late Professor Cott. No, don't. Oh, okay. The 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Looks more like a planner than a diary. Every page seems to have the same sword mark printed on it. At that. I still think a girl deserves her privacy, but this may help us solve the case. So, routine report. Oh. Constant Cott's planner, sword emblem is printed on the cover and on each page. Okay. And the only other thing is her pink shoes. No, obviously the arrow. Ugh. There's an arrow stuck in her side. Gunshot wounds and stab wounds are pretty common, but arrow wounds? This is a homicide any way you slice it. In other words, we have a murder on our hands. A murder? Here? So, that makes this arrow the murder weapon. Well, that and the bow that shot it. Right, but where could the killer have shot her from? The stage is a sea of obstruction. Or obstructions. I'm no expert on archery, but it can't be easy to hit a target with this much stuff around. Would it be possible to kill someone by stabbing them with an arrow? I'm not sure. Guess we better do some more investigating before jumping to conclusions. Probably a good idea. The arrow that pierced the victim's side is stained with blood, and that's a lie. That is a pure fabrication. It was a screwdriver. I only know from the cutscene. What if the screwdriver was the fabrication, and the arrow's the actual thing? Somehow I doubt that though. I think that's about all we're going to find out from the body for now. Nice work, Athena. Your face only turned 5 shades of pale. I was expecting 50. We should probably take a picture of the crime scene, just in case. Okay, I'm on it. Say cheese! Oh god. That was in poor taste. Oh. Cheese? And I thought I was the one with the twisted sense of humour. I think that should do it. Alright. Let's take a better look around the area while we wait for the police to arrive. Okay. Oh. This pile of rubble sticks out like a sore thumb. Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of that noise we heard. There were supposedly 2 statues on this stage. Now there's only one. I seem to recall hearing that a co-ed from the Fine Art Club had made them. There were 2? Then that thing over there is the remains of another statue. This could be related to the case, so let's take a closer look. Okay. Wonder what this was a statue of. Whatever it was a reddish purple. It was reddish purple in colour. When Apollo and I first got here, both statues were already here, but they were covered up. I bet they were waiting to unveil them when the school festival moved here to the stage. You mean this duffel bag looking thing was actually being used to cover the statues? I guess that just leaves the question, were they broken by accident or on purpose? What a puzzle this is. Wait a minute, red and... wait, is one of them blue? Because if they are, I have a feeling this is like a prosecutor and the other one's an attorney. Yeah, I mean, the colours of defense attorneys and prosecutors in the Phoenix Wright games is usually a blue and a red. Well, not necessarily so. I mean, it's definitely blue from the defense side of things, because of Phoenix. And I guess it would be red because of Edgeworth, but he's not been in any of the games for a while. There's something buried in the rubble. The famous Herald? Wait, we shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can. Pending declaration of love at Rock's campus. Final act in Torrid Love Triangle centered on campus She-Devil Juniper Woods. Level-headed lawyer course genius and hot-blooded prosecutor course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's black heart. Hugh O'Connor has declared that he will confess to her if he wins. Huh. Different. Wait, what? I seriously wish I hadn't read that. You find that more shocking than discovering a murder victim's body. But we're talking about my friend Junie here. Oh, she'd never lead guys on like that. Athena, you don't believe everything you read, do you? This article is clearly written with malicious intent. I'm not buying a word of it. You're right. But it's still disturbing, even if it's third-rate tabloid material. A school paper with a malicious scoop on an alleged love triangle involving Junie. Ooh. Alright, is that everything? Mr. Wright, Athena. Oh, here comes Apollo. I've never seen anyone move so fast. Oh god. Hey Ark, how's it going? Listen, something big's happened. Yeah, turn around. I was at the mock trial when the police announced a body had been found on campus. That's right. And we're the ones who phoned it in. Oh. We found Professor Cort dead behind the witness stand over here. Over there, even. What? Can you show me? What the? Yep, she's been shot with an arrow. We've already had a quick look at the body. It's definitely a homicide, once the police get here. No, I know it's a homicide. I'm shocked because it's the same. Exactly the same. Huh? Oh. It's the same as the mock trial. Whoa there, Apollo. Take a deep breath and explain what you mean. It's the same. The body, that is. It's just like how it was in the mock trial. What? It's like the mock trial? I know, it sounds crazy, but... the body's location and position, the murder weapon, and the lack of pooling blood. Oh. It's all exactly like the mock trial. You're kidding, right? It can't really all be the same. Can it? Okay. Well, they're the cops. Is Fulbright gonna burst in? In the name of justice! Well, this is peculiar. Phoenix Legal Academy. 3rd floor lecture hall. The whole school's in an uproar. There won't be any more classes today. The murder on campus. That's the last thing I expected at a legal academy. I gotta tell Professor Means what we observed when we discovered the body. You two wait here until you've spoken with the police. Yes, boss. Alrighty. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we have to wait around here. I can't stay still at times like these. I hope Junie hasn't fainted from the shock of this whole thing. Whoa! Speak of the devil. Athena. There you are. Junie, am I glad to see you? I was worried that... Don't worry about me. I am student council president, after all. I need to be strong. Student council president? Wow, I'm impressed. She's really changed. She used to be kind of sickly and shy. Wait, so she goes from being strong to being sickly and shy again? Assuming it's the same person, and not like her sister, that has the same name. Juniper, was it? You mind if we ask you a few questions? Yeah, we're stuck here waiting for the police, and there's really not much to do. Sure. What would you like to know? Everything. Juniper Woods, yeah, tell me a little bit about yourself. Haven't seen you in ages, Junie. What's it been? 7 years or so? Yes, and I remember how you were always there for me, Athena. Maybe it's just me, but I wanted to ask why you seem so distant. Remember how you used to call me Athena? I liked it better that way. It felt like we were sisters, you know? No, don't worry about it, dude. I appreciate you stopping by regardless. Have a good day. Yes, but I'm student council president now. And as the student representative of Athena's Legal Academy, I have to act properly. She was never this stiff and formal before. I knew you wanted to be a judge, but I didn't expect this. It's such a prestigious school, and you're in the judge course to boot. Yes, and Professor Cort had been in charge of it until, well, you know. Ah, right. Professor Cort was the professor in charge of Junie's course. Constance Cort. What sort of teacher was Professor Cott? A good one. If I had to sum her up in a single word, I'd say she was amazing. A judge must always seek the truth. That was her mantra, and she used it in trying to fix what was wrong with our school. She was a beacon of hope in this dark age of the law. That again? This whole dark age of the law thing. What's wrong with your school? What did you mean by that? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Okay. Am I imagining things, or did I just detect something in Junie's voice? Professor Cott chose my script for the mock trial. Oh? You mean all of the students in the judge course had to submit a script? And yours was the one that she selected. Wow, that's amazing, Junie. Oh, thank you. But now Professor Cott is... Who would do such a thing? Just yesterday we were working together, trying to get things ready. Hey, is she gonna sniff the flower again? Excuse me. Oh, she hasn't changed that much. Are you alright, Junie? Maybe you should take it easy for a while. So she's still got that cough. Guess she's not as strong as she pretends to be. Okay, the mock trial. So why do you need a script and a showdown between a lawyer and a prosecutor? Well, we were simulating a trial, so we needed a script as a framework. Okay. All the details about the incident and the people involved are included in the script. We also prepared a crime scene, photos, a murder weapon, and other kinds of evidence. Wow, you guys think of everything. Must be hard getting all that ready. Yes, well, it was only Professor Cott and I. After all, we didn't want the script or other elements of the mock trial to get leaked. We were the only ones in the entire school who knew all of the details. Must have been a big pain in the... that must have been really difficult. I wrote the script so that the case could go either way. That way the defense and the prosecution both